There we go. All right, so we are live. We said, "What the hell?" We streamed last night impromptu. It was kind of shitty because it was in my bedroom and it was like bad reception. And we said, "What the hell?" We'll do one more stream. They're not all gonna be great, but every now and then we can see my brother's here. What the hell? It seemed like a good time to stream. So this is a round two of I'm not gonna do it too long, but you know, we appreciate you skipping another stream just for this. I don't know what there is to watch here. I mean, there's stuff I want to do. I have these ideas and these thoughts about videos, but as my shrink says, I don't have the agency anymore to bring. Like you say, I'm in a bad headspace. It is true. I'm glad to hear that. See, he's like 19. He's still a teenager.
Oh, yeah.
He grew up with this shit. Computer.
Nature,
it's like we've got like 2+ decades on you here. You were gonna tell us about video games and stuff. Oh, but I want to say, No, I actually I didn't sleep very well last night because what happened was I left my window fan in my window. I have a fan. I think if you saw last night's stream, you saw it. And even though it's been cold and chilly at night, because it's been so dry, it didn't the cold air didn't bother me. I just put some blankets on. I like the fresh air coming in. But last night, because it's been both cold and now chilly because of the rain, we finally got rain after a prolonged drought. I was freezing. I was tossing. I was turning. So I didn't sleep too well last night. But I figured, what the hell, we'll stream again. The cold November rain. And here's you never told us what part. Oh wait, you're across from the Isle of Arran. How much snow is on the ground? You never answered that question. All right, so we got our two favorites. We got King Frolic himself and Tara. So we've got the whole gang is here.
All right.
And what else do we want to talk about? No, agency is what he was saying. It's a good term, good as any. Yeah, I don't. I intellectually, I know how to do this shit. Clean this house, clean that stove, clean that bathroom, do all this crap that you want me to do, and eventually get a job. But yeah,
eventually.
But we didn't want to go on. I don't care if I say much. We don't want to go on about staying. You don't want to mention staying off for at least another month or so to get back on Medicaid. We don't want to advertise it to the shrink there. So what's up with you guys? Anything? Yeah, my room was not just an ice box. It was like that. It was both cold and chilly. That chill, that damp. And I haven't felt that damp in like 2 months because we haven't had that drought. And 2 months ago was still summery. So this is the first cold November rain. I could not sleep. I was all curled like a pretzel. I took the fan out. So now I like to have a fan on when I sleep. This is why I'm going to stop streaming. It's like, I get it now why people don't want to stream. It's like, there's really no, every now and then it's nice, but say hi to people, but there's really not much to talk about. I don't have much to say. There's nowhere to, I have ideas and videos I want to share, you know what I mean? But it is easier in stream sometimes. I don't know, but okay, you got a few inches. Okay. Wow.
Do you like the snow, or you're more of a warm weather person?
It's like, I don't even know what else we can talk about. Like with Social Security, the lawyer applied for both SSI and SSDI, and I signed that form. Where's that form? I don't dox myself too much. This is the form I signed saying I want to withdraw, request for withdrawal of application, but this doesn't specify which application. You can take a look. This is an SSA 521 because I do want to apply, but I'm going to start over. After New Year's, I want to apply my own because what's the point of having a lawyer? Because like I said, I don't have the agency to do all this. Here, take a look. Is there anything that says what I'm being withdrawn from? SSI or SSDI? Yeah, I do. You look that over. Totem is here. Yes, he got those like 20 years. I got a pair too. They were selling them at this little shop, and mine broke years ago. He hadn't worn his in a long time, and he left his sunglasses in his car. It was too chilly to go outside. He's like, let me grab these instead. But I always they were they always called them art fag glasses, like something like or like Helen Keller or something.
This says disability.
But that okay? Is that?
It doesn't really answer any questions.
I guess that's Social Security disability insurance. Okay, yeah. It should, yes. Totem thinks you're looking cooler. Well, I'm thinking about going the back to delivery, but it's a lot of wear and tear on the car. But should I finally bite the bullet and try Amazon Flex, or what's that one that Walmart has, Spark, or one of those DoorDashes? Maybe do several, because at least that way, there's no boss per se. It's just sort of, it's basically you, yourself, and you. I mean, I know they're paint. You got to go to weird driveways, weird houses. With the DoorDash ones and the Uber Eats, you got to actually go into like restaurants and store and be like the customer. I understand it can be challenging, but maybe that way I don't have to worry about a boss, and if I'm having a bad day, just not have to work that day. I have to worry about reporting for work. I've been thinking about it. It's a lot of wear and tear on the car, but I do like to drive. That's the thing about this job I had. The delivery job, I thought, because I've had tons of problems. I'm going to make videos. I've had tons of problems, workplace. You know my stories. And I thought, well, at least this job, I'm by myself most of the time. There's a small office, but I'm hardly ever there. And it was mostly just a bunch of guys, no women, no teenagers, mostly white guys, American. I figured, okay, nothing's going to happen here. And yet, of course, I go into the office and this behemoth is fucking threatening me because he's the son of a cop and he's bipolar. And the boss takes it out on me. So I'm saying, that lawyer, what the fuck is that lawyer doing? Have they written their nasty letter yet? Am I getting any comeuppance from this? So yeah. But I'm thinking about some kind of Amazon Flex or something comparable. What do you think? I don't know if I want to work for a company. I don't know if I want the commitment. I don't know if I want that right now. UPS, he's saying. I don't work for UPS.
Yeah.
Plus, we're going to the holidays, Christmas and all that. It's going to be hell. I don't want to work with people again, at least, for a while. What's a bug store?
They're big. They're just
Okay, so. Wow.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, there we have it. That was 8 minutes of me sharing my little like video blog, like my little diary. 10 minutes. Hi guys, what's up? All right, it's like a. Okay. Yeah, short term.
Yeah.
It's not like I was making a lot of money anyway in these shit jobs, and I'm being threatened by people again. Ah, yes, food delivery. Well, I guess some of them have food delivery. Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
that's what DoorDash would.
Right. I'd probably have to do some. I probably have to like do a couple. My car is too old for Uber or Lyft because you need a car that's at least 10. My car's 20 years old. Plus, I don't think I want people in my car. So But other than that, yeah, I guess I might have to work the apps and like do 2 or 3. Okay, I'm doing Amazon Flex. Okay, it's slow right now. Let me do some Uber Eats. Okay, that's slow. Let me go to DoorDash. Let me go to there's one Walmart has called Sparkle, though. Hear that shit. Oh, the only good thing about Sparkle, they say the one good thing is that you don't drive around as much. Like with Flex, you have these long-winded routes. But then with Sparkle, they want you to. I don't have to go in and shop for people. But yeah, I'd probably have to work several of them. Yeah. I will do a house tour. Which app should I download to stream on my phone? Was it Prism or one of those? Because right now, this is a stationary camera. I can't walk around the house with this camera. This is a webcam on a desktop. I can't walk around right now. But maybe one of these days I'll do that. I'm not opposed, but not today because I can't get up and, it's just a stationary. Yes, that's what I was thinking for all of it. Yes. And it sucks. I actually do want to be able to work with people, but my history has shown me I can't. And, I'm in my 40s now. It's like when in my 20s or even my 30s, I could think, well, maybe things will get better. I can't delude myself anymore. And my old shrink, he's in his 70s, he's like 30 years older than I am. Oh, you're young. You got all your life. You don't strike me as autistic. Oh, I'm like, well, yeah, you're in your fucking 70s. Of course I seem young to you, but I'm too old to be in this position. I guess in some ways it is. Can you be more specific? Because remember, this was the house my parents rented. We lived here. We moved out, moved back in when my father had a stroke and he was at the facility for 5 years because my mother was going to lose the place. Yeah. Is it the furniture? Is it what the appliances? I don't know. The house itself. I don't know. Okay. I guess I could. Through the browser, through the Google browser, I could just do. Maybe I could. It's something I like to be able to sit down and just, it makes it so much easier to sit here and do things like this. And my brother brought up a good point. I'm looking at people here saying like, I've been living out. We moved out, but my parents, when we first moved in here, King Froglet wasn't even born yet. So when we first started living in this house, Froglet wasn't born yet, and the house was already, several 5-10 years old. So the house is older than some of our viewers here.
And all this furniture our parents got.
Yes. A lot of the stuff is late 70s into the 80s. Ethan Allen, before they went eclectic. This is Ethan Allen. It's a furniture company. Is it EN or is it AN? I can't remember. But they still exist, but they used to specialize in what's called colonial style furniture. My parents loved it, and they bought it when it was like when Ethan Allen decided to liquidate their inventory. My parents, this furniture is about as old as we are. Some pieces older, some pieces a bit younger. Yes, the furniture is at least 30 to 40 years old. That's true. But I see no point in throwing it out. The one thing, my parents bought a lot of shit. They bought a lot of pieces of impractical. A lot of the drawers and stuff they bought, all this stuff were impractical. But I've always loved these bookshelves. I always thought they were beautiful. I always loved shelving. I always loved these shelves. But a lot of the stuff our parents bought, I think of an example. Like the dresser drawers are kind of just a lot of impractical, And we've got the man himself destroyed by feds. Do we miss a bunch of stuff?
Possibly.
Now, what is a Cenobite?
That's from the Hellraiser movies.
Oh, okay.
Cenobite.
What do they look like?
I honestly don't recall.
I remember the Hellraiser with the nails.
Yeah. That is the gun you used to kill your parents.
Is that the gun you used to kill your parents? Which was that one of the third one?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. We've only got 6 people watching, and at least 4 or 5 of you are chatting, so I don't think anyone's really lurking right now. If that's an accurate counter, it's telling me 6 are watching. So don't worry.
Froglet, Totem destroyed. 2 others.
Yeah. Well, I actually cooked a pretty big meal yesterday. I made some instant mashed potatoes, and I broiled up some strip steaks in the oven. And I cooked up some green beans, more like string beans, the long ones. And there was something else. Oh, rice pilaf. And I thought it was pretty good. It was for me, it was a pretty big meal to make. But now I put milk in the mashed potatoes, and my brother, that was yesterday. We had leftovers today. I still got a bunch of mashed potatoes. They're nice and creamy, but you said they're tasting sour.
Yeah, because we left it on the stove overnight. I had a bowl. I thought it was a little sour.
So I might have to dump it all. That's okay. But the pilaf's still there. They get a little too dry, the pilaf. So I have some rice pilaf because you want some. I'm not really a rice guy, but I've always liked rice pilaf, and I thought we need some veg, some green in the mix. We got some green. The mashed potatoes, they're instant. It wasn't like I peeled and and I thought they were okay. I had some before. They're not great. They're okay. He says they're going sour, probably because I put some milk in it, and the steak was okay. It was better yesterday, but it was okay. So we had leftovers. I cooked a big meal, and he finished off his pork chops that he grilled up like 3 or 4 days ago, plus some leftover junk food, or not junk food, like fast food. We had some Burger King, like some leftover, like half a Whopper Jr. or some shit. So yes, we've eaten, and now we're having dessert, or as I call it, breakfast. Ever see that movie, Death Becomes Her? Before you go, why don't you have some breakfast?
There's a massive cup of whiskey.
Right, Goldie Hawn offers that giant. It's like a whiskey or brandy to because they want to knock him out so they can make him immortal. What's his name? What the hell's his name? Bruce Willis. Yeah. Before you go, why don't you have some breakfast? Like a ridiculously giant. Yeah. Funny breakfast. Sometimes I'll say have a beer. I'll say, oh, can you pour me some breakfast?
Yes.
Where were we? I don't think I can get that. I don't think he's interested in that. He, like I said this yesterday, I'll say it again. Maybe I know yesterday my internet was spotty. Maybe you didn't hear it. Dunn doesn't have the internet at his house anymore. He just uses the data on his cell phone, and he will use a hotspot wherein his desktop computer thinks that the phone is a Wi-Fi router, so he can use it, but he gets charged more. So he doesn't like to use his desktop in the Wi-Fi hotspot for too long. So because of that, I don't even know if he's going to come on camera. If he and I talk, he'll probably he even said, I'll probably just call him. And I don't think he's really interested in talking to other people right now. He wants a break. So I can't even guarantee he'll call in. let alone appear on camera, let alone talk to someone else. But yeah, so the answer is probably no. Oh, come on. I'm sure you can think of something. Maybe like we should have mediation. Like, okay,
Exactly.
You say something nice about him. You say something nice about him. Yeah.
We can repair.
We can repair. Yes. I see two people crying out for someone to bring them back together.
Yes.
Two people who love each other like brothers, but need an outside source to
They long for each other's company.
long for yes. Yes, vegetables. Yes, what I need is you feel you need some bed. Yeah.
Yes, your body craves it. Yes. Cthulhu's here.
Hello, Mr. Cthulhu Sloth. Good to see you. Good to see you. What were we talking about? Anything of note?
Nothing really.
I say I didn't sleep very well last night because I left my window fan in. It's cold now because it's November, but we finally got rain after a drought, so it's like the cold plus the wind chill. I slept like a pretzel, but I forget what the hell. Let's stream because let's see who shows up and we'll say hi to And it's still raining. It's still a damp, drizzly day today. Now, where are we? I get behind in chat. It's very easy to get behind in chat. Anything worth? Glasgow. A Glasgow kiss. Yeah, isn't there a term for that? What is it like? Frenemies or something? No, it's beyond that. Some kind of toxic, codependent something or other. I don't know. Well, no, not hundreds of pounds, hundreds of dollars. You see, in the United States, we don't use pounds. Our money is called dollars. Hundreds of dollars. You pay £50 a month for Sky TV, which I guess is the British equivalent of like cable, and it comes with Wi-Fi, ultra fast. Yes, we do get a sucky deal because what we call cable television, I don't know what you call it in the UK, but what we call cable television at some point, probably about 15 to 20 years ago, maybe not quite 20 years ago, 15 years ago, they took over the telephone, they took over the internet, it all became bundled, and it's all controlled by the cable companies. Cable used to just provide television, you have a phone company. Internet used to be dial-up, and then, of course, it switched to, I guess the phone lines couldn't be fast enough, so the cable took over the internet and eventually took over the telephone. It all comes into one coaxial cable comes into a modem router thing, and you put it into the wall and overrides the phone line. And it's things changed dramatically from when I was younger in this country. It used to be the phone company and the cable company was strictly television, and there was no internet. And then when there was, it was through the phone company. You actually was too. Whatever phone company you use, like we used AT&T, and you'd get AOL, America Online, dial up. But yeah, I think times have changed. Now you pay the cable for, but you don't need it. It's like, remember in the past, I remember like when I was a teenager, you get these floppy disks in the mail, America Online or CompuServe. That was who you would pay for access, but you needed to have a phone line, and then you'd also get charged for. So you pay the internet company, Comcast, whatever, not Comcast, CompuServe, AOL, one of those stupid things. And then you'd also have to pay AT&T or Sprint or whoever for the time on the phone. If you forgot to disconnect, you'd be worried, have I been online too long? Now there's none of that. It's all connected to the cable, the television provider. So there's no, browser. It was almost like a browser. Remember Netscape Navigator? It was almost like you had the service provider, but they relied upon the telephone. Now the cable company replaced both the telephone, the cable company replaced the telephone company and the internet provider company. So now it's just times change, but they can rape you because most places only have one cable. Like right now, there are different cable companies, but this town only has one. It has a contract with one. So, there's no competition. They can do what they want.
Yeah, because you really can't have 3 or 4 cable companies running wires to all the
Right.
houses.
Yeah. So it's
Like a rare example of a quasi monopoly. Where we live, we only have the one cable provider. If we move 2 towns over, there would be only one other provider.
Right.
So, just because of logistics, you really can't have options.
Right. So you're limited to whoever the local provider is. That's your only option for cable internet. Well, what kind of beer? What are we actually? How are we doing beer wise? Brother Click is going to get us one more beer. In fact, I might. Okay, it took Brother Click exactly 30 seconds to get the beer. Good time. Were you rushing back? There was no rush. It was more of a test. All right, we had a Budweiser before, right?
Yes,
Is it a Budweiser?
yes.
Now we're going to have Carlsberg again. It's got the Crown, and it's got what I call the Shamrock. It's really a barley hopper, barley sheaf, barley. Where's it? Hops. It's a hop. That's hops. That's a Crown. There's one with an elephant that I don't care for, but I like. So Cthulhu just woke up from a nap. He's probably going to open up a beer, and Frogget replies, wakes up, drinks a beer. Based.
Yeah.
Agreed. I agree. Cthulhu Sloth, drink up. Yeah, Froglet, that is based. I agree.
I approve.
Wow, she couldn't get the $sign on her, because it's not just us. Canadians, Australians, other countries use their equivalent of the dollar. I'm surprised the $sign isn't readily available on British cell phones. I'm sorry, mobile phones. Interesting. Because I think the pound, I could find the pound and the yen on mine. If I click a second option, I can find a pound sign, a yen sign, a euro sign. I'm surprised you can't find a $sign. I'm surprised. Wait, what trick are we talking about? Don't let Big Cable know this trick. What trick? Did I miss something? I'm not going to go back up. You can answer the question there. Now, there's a psychedelic band called the OCs. Okay, I'll check them out. They're called the OCs. All right. Are they Australian or where are they from? And they're recent or they're from years ago? The OCs. Never heard of them. Now, Doggo Food Frodo is with us. Welcome, Doggo. You think I see John Lennon, Helen Keller, some kind of art snob. He's got those, yeah. Or wasn't there some I can't remember if it was a comic strip or maybe even like a British television show about some priest and he wore sound familiar or some vicar? I can't think of who you're bad, but yeah, some, all of the above, yes. How do you get it? You get it for free, or you get like Wi-Fi in the place you live, or
you're doing something
illegal or Norway has subsidy. I always said the internet should be free.
Yes.
It should be free. The internet should be free. There should be some kind of service where, no matter where you are, have satellite server. The internet should be free for everyone. Just make it commonly available. How would you pay for it? I just kind of tell, in this country, I don't know about, I know in the UK, you got to pay for the aerial or antenna on top of your house. But here, you get free TV and they make up from advertisement. There's enough revenue online that I think internet should be free. I don't think anyone should have to pay for it if you be bound to a company. Yeah,
I agree.
I've always believed, Yeah, Butterball from Hellraiser. I got to watch those movies again. Hellraiser. Yeah. Pinhead. All it was all the it's been a long time since I've seen it. They used to show those movies on TV all the time on Halloween. The past few years, past 5 or 10 years, they stopped showing, Does that help you? I shouldn't ask this question, I will. Does that help you when you're, bussying? John Lennon. I used to get called that a lot when I was growing up. Is it John Lennon? You look like John Lennon? I'd say, imagine. That's interesting. So the apartment place didn't even have its own Wi-Fi. You're just piggybacking. Wow. What happens when the hairdresser gets wise? But what do you do now? Because you said you were going on apartment viewing once and just use the Wi-Fi of the hairdresser, blah, blah, blah. But you're not living there, I don't think. So how is that where are you in that actual apartment? You're using the hairdressers or are you somewhere else? If you're somewhere else, how do you get free internet? Yes. Totem. We'll drink a drink to Lily the pink, the savior of the human race. She invented medicinal compound. I forgot how the rest of that goes. It's an old drinking tune. Now we got Aiden. Who's Jared? Do I know Jared? Who's Jared? Know. Aiden is a stalker and a creep, according to Jared, and DBF is rape. I don't know who Jared is. I don't think he's here. I have no idea who Jared is. But hello, bad guy. This is true. They won't admit to it, but that's ultimately true. If I can't have her, I'll take her and make her. I want action tonight, satisfaction tonight. You've got the love I need tonight. Like a song like that would totally be like canceled in today's, if I can't have her, I'll take her and make her. I want action tonight. Catchy tune, but I don't know. Well, should we go over to your stream? Should we all stop what we're doing? Go to Aiden. And which channel, Aiden? And how are you talking to me and streaming at the same time? If you're Oh, it's a video game? Okay. How are you typing if you're... Okay. Sloth is drinking a Guinness.
Very nice.
A Guinness. Yes. I never cared for Guinness, but he likes, right?
Yeah, I like Guinness. I like Murphy's, if you've ever had that. Also... I think it's called Anvil. What's that? That MMA fighter. That was actually pretty good, but okay. I enjoy Guinness every now and then.
What was the one that I think was Doggo was suggesting? We did. What was it called? Delirium. Did you see Delirium?
I've seen Delirium.
We should. I've never tried it. We'll try Delirium. Yeah.
There's the dark blue and the light blue. They're a little pricey though.
No. I'm all in favor. Actually, they maybe both have the hops. But this is a Crown. The one with the elephant. So make sure you get the right Carlsberg. This is green. The other one, I think the elephant one is beige. So you want, the correct Carlsberg. Sloth. Oh, they're modern. The OCs. I'll look them up. I thought I've heard of Sun O. I personally can't stand that crap. A for effort, but Sun O, that sort of noise drone metal band. A for effort, but meh. And yes, the internet should be free. Just like TV, broadcast TV is free. Internet should be free. You can log on anywhere, any place, anytime. There's plenty of revenue to be made on the internet. The government, whoever provides the service, will get their money somehow. The internet should be free. I believe that very strongly. Especially nowadays, we've come so far. Maybe in the early days of dial-up, like my teenage years, it wouldn't have been feasible. But now, within the next 5-10 years, I expect there should be free internet. Everyone should be able to access the internet anytime, anywhere. Since it's not just sit down at a computer like you used to. You can get internet on your devices. The internet should be, and there can be some negatives that come with that. I'm sure conspiracy theorists will say, "Oh, they can watch you and blah blah blah." But I think there should be instant access to internet, free. No need to deal with a company and pay. Yeah. Oh, we're really behind here. Yes. Where was I? Should just jump down to the end. I don't want to skip. This is fairly active. We're hopping tonight. Yeah.
12 people. All right.
No, I don't think it was Father Ted. It might have actually been like a comic book. I can't think. I'll have to think. There was some British vicar who wore the I don't know, round spectacles. Okay, so we're learning about Destroyed by Foyd's shaving habits. Wow. Cool. Use your own internet, but you get no bills anymore. Okay, well, they haven't cut off service, so I guess you can't complain. No, I see. I thought there was some kind of every year you're supposed to pay. No, I'm pretty sure about this. there's some kind of license you pay. It's a small fee. You have to, in theory, pay for an antenna or aerial on top of your house. I'm pretty sure. What's it called? I'll look it up. Unless something changed. That was a thing for many years. Like you have to actually pay for, but then you have less commercials. Whereas American broadcast over-the-air terrestrial TV is free, but they're commercials. So I'm pretty sure I forget what it was called. I'll have to look it up. The British had that. You had to, pay every, and there might be a discounted rate for poorer people, but to have an aerial on your house, you had to pay a yearly tax or fine for some kind of, I'm pretty sure of that. How old are you? Can I ask how old are you, Tara? Because you have no idea what I'm talking. How old are you? Well, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about broadcast or over the air or terrestrial, whatever you call it there. Just the regular broadcast, BBC One, BBC Two, all that. I thought, you're supposed to pay for the aerial, or you're not supposed to have it unless you pay the
once a year.
Like a once a year, yeah. All right, I guess we can stream for a little bit.
Yes.
A hot married 7-year-old took a shine to destroy by Floyd's last night. Well, I hope he's is he in shape for a man his age? Is he still active? Does he have a very youthful looking bussy or does his wife mind? Is she going to watch? I mean, this guy you met, the 7-year-old guy you met, his wife is cool with it. Maybe he doesn't have a wife. Maybe he's a widower. So yeah, I hope the two of you have fun. Okay, now Aiden is looking for people to come watch him play a video game. That's fine if you want to go do that, but I'm not gonna. See, I'm in StreamYards right now. I can't link to his channel. I don't know how to link to his channel from StreamYards. I'd have to go into YouTube, which I don't feel like doing. Yes, pound that old pussy.
You're assuming it's a woman. Gash usually means vagina.
Oh, vagina. I just saw pound that old. Yeah, no, you're assuming it's a woman. You never know with him. Yeah, that's impressive. You're with one hand, you're playing a video game, the other hand, you're typing here, and you're looking both ways. I'm impressed. Yeah. Impressed, Aiden.
Yes.
Yes, Sun O. Oh, we're really behind.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
Should we just jump? I've never been this far behind. It's a fairly active night. Hey, that's cool. Where are we?
That's interesting.
In Denmark, they give out free escorts. Okay, cool. I mean, if that's true, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Eventually, it's why A for effort. I like the idea of Sun O, but eventually, it's like okay, it's getting kind of old now. It's the same, that's how I feel about him. A for effort. I like the idea of Sun O, but I'm gonna sit down and listen to the whole album of this shit. I'm gonna watch a concert of this shit. Like what? A for effort. Yes, it really is winding up. I'm surprised. We just want to come on because last night's stream was kind of shitty because, well, several reasons. We were a bit out of it, and I had very bad interconnection. It was very lackluster. She said, "What the hell? Let's do what?" Last night it could have been better. Not that some of these are going to suck. It's just law of averages, but it was really the internet. The fact that it was in such a choppy connection. You guys kept complaining that it was lagging. I said, it was beyond our control. It was like it was shit, and it wasn't our fault. So let's try to make it up because, yeah, last night's stream was. I understand because it was internet. Thing was lagging and the Wi-Fi, whatever. Where was I? Now, DBF is asking, why are women hotter when they have dicks?
They're not women if they have dicks, so think about what you're saying.
Reminds me of some shirt I saw one time. It said, silly faggot, dicks are for chicks, or something like that. Yes. So yes. Shaving. Yeah. Maybe you should. Maybe DBF should do a shaving video, and you can do. Or using the you can do a like or something, or a shout out or whatever it is. Yeah, that's why I thought she should at least be aware of the fact in the UK. Christ, do I have to go look it up now? Do I have to go look it up? I might have to. Yes, we know Aiden is 29. He hasn't hit 30 yet. Lucky you. And DBF is 47. He had a birthday a few weeks back. How old is Tara Norquay? How old is she? Where am I? I gotta figure out where. Give me a sec. I'm gonna look up this thing. Okay, you can't see me, and I don't know how to share stream, but I'm looking gov.uk fine licenses /TV license. You need a TV license. I love the way the British spell license. The American spelling is the word means the same, but a different spelling. I'm an American. I speak English. In the UK, they speak British. So this is a British spelling of license. Interesting. But it says you need a TV license to watch or record programs. I also love the way they spell programs. Christ, this is like, what language is this? You need a TV license to watch or record programs on a TV, computer, or other device as they're broadcast, and to watch on-demand BBC programs on iPlayer. Apply for the license. You need a TV license if you watch or record live TV. Use BBC iPlayer. You may be able to get a free or discounted TV license if you're 75 or older and get pension credit, or if you're blind or in residential care. You do not need a TV license to watch streaming services on demand. Yeah, because you're paying for that separately. Yes, how much it costs? A TV license costs £169, 50 pence. Is that what it is? I honestly, is a pence, £169, point 50 pence. £57, 57 quid for black and white TV sets. That's interesting. For both homes and businesses. So yeah, every year you're supposed to pay about £170 rather. If you live in a shared household, you need your own TV license. You have separate tenancy agreements. So each household has to have a yearly £170 TV license. Yeah. Yes. But you just told me it didn't exist. Here it's saying it's 170. I'm looking at this is the actual British website. See, look how they spell license, by the way.
That's crazy.
I'm going to do this real quick. And then we'll get back. This is how the British spell license. And this is how they spell programs. Probably Australians too, because they're morons. See that? License. That's how they spell it. That's not how we spell it. English is my language. They're spelling like some weird Chaucer shit, British crap. Anyway, but yes, according to this is the gov.uk. It tells you flat out, and it's claiming right here. What is it? £169, 50 pence. Is that what British?
That was what
is that pence? I don't even know. So about £170. And there are discounts if you have a black and white TV, if you're old or blind, all that shit. But yes, you're supposed to be paying for the broadcast,
£14, 12 pence a month.
No, yeah. £14, 12 pence a month. Yeah. So Tara, are you not paying? You have an arrow in your house, you're not paying?
Uh-oh.
Or is Scotland exempt now because they didn't want you to secede, so Scotland was exempted.
That's a good point. Maybe it's different in Scotland.
As it should, Froglet, as it should. Okay. Now I lost track of chat, so let's just, all I see is, yes, they're always lurking. So let's go to the bottom here. Half of that's true, possibly, but you're Australian. What's this, And hey, ask him if he's 9 times happy or the 9th happiest trans bussy, whatever.
He's filled with joy.
True. He's getting his bussy. He's trans.
He's shaving his nether regions. Living like a king.
And he's gone to Carolina in his mind. Okay, but you said before no license was required. Now you're saying, oh, I pay every year. So I don't understand. You're contradicting. You do need to pay that license for television, for broadcast television. So why did you say there was? I'm not going to scroll back up and find it. And how old are you? How old are you?
You don't like being called British, yet you accept your king and queen dying?
No, I think she's one of the ones who actually does like being British. So I was like, in the UK, yeah. Some Scots don't like to. Yeah. You still playing your video game? You came here to tell us that? I mean, yeah, I'm sure you're legal. That's not why I'm asking. I'm saying you're not.
Are you 30, 35?
You should be old enough to know what I'm talking about when I talk about a TV license. I mean, how the hell old are you? Unless you're a teenager living with your parents. I mean, I don't know. That's the only thing. I'm like, how does she? Unless you're, special. How do you not know about this? You're British. How do you not know? Unless you're just a kid and your parents do all this and you have no idea. I mean, oh, someone else has joined us. This is the lady of the night, the very special from Down Under, ninth happiest country in the world. This is Donna.
Down Under Donna. Welcome.
Down Under Donna. Thank you for joining us, Down Under Donna. You're always welcome. Whenever you come, we stop what we're doing. We simp for you. We worship you. Like I said, I'm number 3 on your list, Donda. So yes, welcome, Donda. We're all happy to have you.
Yay, Donna.
Biggest dingus there. He has a wife, you know. You know what her name is? Incontinentia. Buttocks. That was from Life of Brian, whatever. Monty Python. Now, tell me again. I wasn't paying. I lost track of chat. You know that. I had to look up the fucking British licensing for television. Ooh, nobody told. As I go, ooh.
Nobody
knows it. Nobody told us because nobody showed us because nobody told us when I forget. Ooh, nobody knows it. Nobody knows when I was down. I was your clown right from the start. You gave me your heart. Ooh, nobody knows it. Nobody knows. Yeah. Can't believe I forgot. I'm having mental lapses. I'm getting retarded. I'm like, hey, nobody told us. Nobody sure. Hello. Donna says hi to everybody. How old are you, Norquoy? How old are you? That's an interesting question. Do they have Dino Nuggies in Australia? I don't know if it's I don't know if it's available there. That's actually a good question. They're relatively new. It's just they're just chicken nuggets you throw into an oven or something, heat up. But do they have them in Australia?
I about a month ago I bought some Dino Nuggies, and on the box it says it's a product of Canada. So they have them in Canada and the United States. I honestly don't know if Australia has chicken nuggets in the shape of dinosaurs.
But Donna and DBF can both answer that question for us. Do they have Dino Nuggies down under?
Perhaps they have marsupial nuggies.
Yeah, but sometimes it's a quick, easy meal to make.
Yes.
Actually, you know what? If you have Sky or satellite, they might bundle in your government license fee. It might be bundled in. Like we do have that here. When you pay the cable bill, there's a small fee that says regional or some kind of broad. I forget now. But so maybe, who knows? That's a good question for those who are British. I don't think Tara Norquay even knows. Let's say all you have is broadcast or aerial or whatever you call it, terrestrial TV, whatever you guys call it. If that's all you have, you got to pay the British government for this license. If you do get Sky might say we'll bundle in your governmental fee. So it might be bundled in. I don't know. You can answer for us. And how old are you? And do they bundle in with your Sky, whatever it's called, Sky TV? And do they have Dino Nuggies in Australia, Donda and DBF? Yes, she used to buy Dino Nuggies for her son when he was little. So yes, they do have them in Australia. That's just the question. So yes.
Thank you, Donna.
Donna is on the Dino train. There you go. They have them in Australia. See, we learned something.
Yes, we did.
We learned something. They have Burger King, but they call it Hungry Jack's. Is that what Hungry Jack's is?
Yes.
I thought your heart was with me, man. I thought I was the one guy you'd stop what you're doing and watch me on your big TV. Is that what you said? Oh, wait. Maybe you said it in someone else's stream. Yeah, if you did, I missed it. Do you remember Tara Norquay telling us any of that? Or is she playing her games again like she likes to play?
I don't. Maybe I wasn't here. Maybe I was.
Well, someone who saw. How old is Tara Norquay? And do they, when she pays, when in the UK, when you pay for Sky or one of those extra services, does it automatically bundle in your British licensing? Because I'm sure the Sky TV or satellite includes BBC, so you have to pay separate, or is it bundled in when you pay your satellite bill? It might be bundled. So yeah, someone answered the question. Is Tara's playing games? I told you that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. If you did, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Let's see. Where are we? We'll try again. I see all these messages, but I don't see what you. Okay, so Donna tried Carlsberg last night from the bottle shop, and they stopped stocking a month ago. Did you get this one? Not the one with the elephant, the one with the crown and the hop. See, that's I call it a shamrock. That's a hop, and that's a crown. This one, not the elephant one. I don't care for the elephant one. You got to try the crown, I could see the next time Dumb comes to Australia, if Donna loves the fact that DBF loves, I could see this going somewhere positive for all parties involved. Very romantic,
Make it a throuple. Why not?
That song Triad by the Byrds, written by what's his name, Crosby. French fry. What is that? French fry? I don't know what that is. Tell them, what is that symbol? I don't know what that means.
Is that him? I don't even know.
Wait, you did try it, or you couldn't try it because they stopped stocking it?
She couldn't get it.
She couldn't get it. Oh. I told you, unless you watch BBC, I stream and don't watch TV, but I still pay for my license. That's great, but okay, never mind. What I'm asking is, if let's say you got Sky or whatever, or some satellite, presumably that would also include BBC channels. So would you have to pay for a license separate, or would your license fee be bundled in with your satellite subscription fee, is my question. And earlier you said there was no license for an aerial. Now you're saying you pay it anyway, even though you don't watch. So, They might not have them in Norway. I don't think they have them in Norway. But they definitely have them in Canada because they're a product of Canada, where Aiden lives. Okay. Where are we? Okay, nothing here looks like it's noteworthy. She's a painful whore. That's why I want to ravish her. I think they're talking about two different people, but it seems like almost like cooperative writing, like you're writing some kind of salacious novel, some smut. It's like, yes, she's a painful whore. That's why I want to ravish her. It's like one of these collaborative writing projects.
Up to 14 viewers, all right.
Yeah, this is getting juicy in here. It's getting spicy. Yeah. I never read it, but there was a book I wanted to read. I think it was called. Let's see if I got this right. I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to. It was called Naked Came the Stranger. And Naked, I think it was from the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. It was basically just some smut novel. But what happened was a bunch of guys got together. They were like, reporters and, essayists. And they decided for fun, let's all team up and write a novel. We each write a chapter, but we'll pretend we'll create a fictitious, a nom de plume and present it as if a woman wrote it. So it was really written by a group of guys, but they presented it as if one woman wrote it. And it was called Naked Came the Stranger. I never read it, but it sounds, it probably sucks, but the idea was interesting. And the book became a bestseller. And then afterwards, the guys came on TV and said, it wasn't written by a woman, it was written by a bunch of dudes. And we did it to show how much people love to, buy up smut. Yeah, Naked Came the Stranger. That's what this is turning into here. Did she answer? Did you? If you did, look, I lose track of the chat. The chat's going by. I click on the thing. I start talking, and then I look where we have to start scrolling. I don't think you even answered. How old are you again? You could have put that. I saw this. You could have said, "Jesus, I answered you 10 times. I'm 47." You could have put that there, but you didn't. You just keep saying. I've seen plenty of posts of you saying you answered, but not your actual answer. What's he doing here?
I guess he's just here.
I didn't even know he knew. Okay, hi. No, everyone's welcome. I don't know. Interesting. You pay for
Sky.
Right, but your license is bundled with your Sky subscription, or you pay the licensing fee for the BBC separately. I didn't ask what you pay for. I asked if it was a separate bill, or if it's bundled when you get Sky, it's just bundled in. I don't know. I don't even care about the answer, but it's like it's pulling teeth with this bitch. Christ. Ugh. So that license is separate from your Sky bill, is what you're saying. It's a separate thing. Okay. Yeah, Donna, how many children do you have? How many kids? How old are they now? All at the same guy or several different guys? Were you married when they were born? They were all born within wedlock? I mean, can you give us your stats, your child stats? How many kids? Same father, multiple fathers, married, unmarried? We need to know. We needs to know. We needs to know. Abortions for all. Boo. Very well. Abortions for no one. Boo. Okay. Abortions for some. Miniature American flags for others. That's a Simpsons reference. All right. So you have a son and a daughter from your ex-husband. They were both born while you were still married when they were born. How old are they now, out of curiosity? They're teenagers or 20s or 30? Right. Son and a daughter. Little fish, big fish swimming in the water. Come back here and give me my daughter. Little fish. Yeah. It's not meant to be derogatory. I'm just surprised because I've never seen Horsehead Nebula in this chat. I didn't even know he knew I streamed, so I was surprised to see him. I'm like, oh, interesting. I know I recognize him from Dumb's streams, but I don't think he's ever made an appearance here. Like I said, all are welcome, and I'm like, well, what's he doing? I've never,
Even if he was aware of the stream, we didn't think he'd show up.
Yeah, like I said, everyone's welcome, but it's like, okay, interesting. Okay, they're 14 and 18. How long have you been divorced? Can we ask, how long have you been divorced? How long have these kids been without their father, their own father? No, it's just surprising to see you. I didn't know you didn't even know you were aware that I streamed, but hey, how you doing? Okay, it's a separate license. That's cool. That's cool. But how old are you? I didn't see that one. How old are you? Oh, okay. Thank you, I guess. I should create a members only section, and you can buy me a coffee, and I'll do members only videos. No. Right. So Sky is providing your BBC. So even without an aerial, but you're still paying the BBC licensing tax or fee to the British government. It's not in your Sky bill. It's a separate payment, is what you're saying? Oh, that's interesting. I thought you were on the internet 20. No offense. I don't mean this to be sounding like an asshole. I thought you were online 24/7 is what it seemed like. Got divorced in 2010. So let's do the math here. So one of her kids is 14. So that kid was born 2010. Wait, so the kid, because you have a 14-year-old. You've been divorced for 14 years. So one of your kids was 4. The other was a newborn. You got divorced with a 4-year-old and a newborn? Wow. Did I get the math right?
I don't think so.
What did I do wrong?
Because we're in 2024.
That's 14 years.
So she had a newborn in 2010.
And she has an 18-year-old, so the 18-year-old would be 4.
Okay, no, you're right,
so you had a 4-year-old and a newborn, and you and your husband split up. Did I get that?
Yeah, okay, my mistake.
Probably. Hello, Wiggy.
Hey, Wiggy.
Not really. I think it's the alcohol that helps. This is my socialization. This is my my shrink and you. Well, my brother, my shrink and you guys. You are my socialization. God, I want neat bucks. God, I want neat bucks.
That would be nice.
She's a creep. She's a weirdo. What the hell are you both doing here? Oh, we had a beer.
Yeah.
I'm still okay. My brother's an alcoholic. He's down here.
Yes, I have a problem.
I'm glad we did this. We weren't going to stream, and we said, "What the hell? Let's stream." What the hell? Yeah. Yeah. So Donna, you had a 4-year-old and a newborn, and you and your husband split up. And what do you do for work? Why, thank you. We'll have another. I still got a decent amount. I'm sipping slowly. For those just tuning in, I didn't sleep last night because I never took my window fan out of the window because even though it's been cold, we're in November, it's cold. I don't mind cold air. I can put the blankets over me. It's nice to have fresh air coming in. But we've been in a drought for 2 months. Last time it rained, it was summertime. Now this is our first, like I keep saying, our first cold November rain. So I had an on and off sleep last night. I was shivering. I don't shiver. I wasn't shivering with the cold air, but the cold and damp November rain. So I took the window fan out, but I didn't sleep too well. So I'm like, so I might be slowing down. I'm getting tired. But yeah, no. So yes, but Donna didn't answer our question. She was what? Yeah. So your daughter would have been 4 years old, and your son would have been a newborn because he's 14. You've been split up for 14 years. So wow, it must have been tough. Were you a single mother? Did you ever remarry? I mean, you've been raising these kids on your own for the past 14 years since your husband or whatever happened, or you left him. I don't know what happened. Yes, we are. I love you. You love me. We're a great big family. With a great and a hug. Won't you say you like? All you need is love. No, 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 no. All you need is love. All together now. All you need is love. Love. Love is you. Yeah. Love is all you need. She is a senior detective in the Sydney Metropolitan Police Department, I believe you said, or yes, we know Sloth. So many times there's two people here. Two people. Froglet's talking to me. I wonder who that second person is. I'm like, this is Sloth. I know it's Sloth. I know it's him. He's just waiting. Yes. Oh, and I learned something. We know that DBF's real name is Matthew or Matt. I didn't. So Horse said your name is Nicholas. Okay. I'm bad with names. So DBF is Matthew and Horsehead is Nicholas. Okay.
Or Nikolai.
Nikolai. Well, I'm a Fed too, so I got to gather information from my file. I'm CIA. I'm working internationally. I'm in the Australian division. Oh, but why don't we tell me about your computer? I think we said this yesterday. We'll say it again. We put in a new heatsink fan, and we put in a couple 8 gig RAM, the higher voltage, and the higher megahertz. And how's it working?
So far, so good.
Before we reload all those like programs and shit, I said test it out for a couple of days. At first, it didn't work. I had to dick around in BIOS, and then somehow I got it to refresh itself. But how was it today?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. Okay, so if that's the case, we can now start playing video games on his vamped up computer. So we need. Okay, so you pay them separately. Cool. You pay them separately. And how old are you, bitch? On a side note, one of my favorite songs by a Scottish band. There's a Scottish band called Nazareth. One of my favorite songs from like the 70s. Nazareth. Nazareth is probably best known for doing a cover of Love Hurts. Love Hurts. They didn't write that. That was an old song. But they had a song, Now You're Messing with a son of a bitch. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. No. And one of my favorite Scottish band. Best known for a cover of Love Hurts. They had the most popular version, but they didn't write that. But yeah, I think they wrote Son of a Bitch or Hair of the Dog, it was called. They also did a great cover of a song called Beggar's Day, originally by a 60s American band, because it's Beggar's Day. I have that album somewhere. I listen to my Nazareth album. Where were we? Yes, it's separate. Now, how old are you again, bitch? Now you're messing with a son. Yeah, they were Scottish. Nazareth. Yeah. Nazareth. Where were we? From now on, you shall be Nicholas. Reminds me of that movie. I haven't seen it in many years. Remember what was her name? I'm talking about that bitch. Oh, Alicia Silverstone. One of her first films, The Crush. Nicholas. Oh, Nicholas. Nicholas it shall be. I'm always CIA maxing. What's your name, little girl? What's your name? Shouldn't you stay, little girl? No, there ain't no shame. Someone's getting tired, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, maybe if King Froglet is supposed to walk us through the process. Now, Froglet, you're supposed to walk us through the process of, because we're like old men, we're like grandpa. Yeah. How do we download and play all these old games? What's a good controller? And then we can, how do we live stream it? Well, if you walk us through the process, we'll do it. But you gotta hold my hand through it. Hold my hand. I'm in a singing mood tonight.
Yes.
You don't have to stop because of me. You can go back to streaming. I mean,
play another game.
I don't expect you to stop just because I'm streaming. I mean, I'm not Vegan Dolls. I'm nothing special. You don't have to stop dead in your tracks. But I guess I should be flattered. I actually got to take a piss. So, do we do the time the clock, or do you want to?
I guess I'll take it over.
All right. we're going to. What's my name? That's for me to know, and you'll probably eventually find out. At some point, one of us will probably accidentally say it. So it'll come out eventually. Adam, eventually, I'm sure you'll learn it, but I'm not going to just offer it up. Let it come out naturally, which it probably will.
Yes.
Nicholas, your dino nuggies are warm. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to take a piss. What do I look like? Don't tell them, but let's see if they guess. What do you think my name? What do I look like? Am I a Chad? Am I a Maynard? Like, what should my name? Am I a Todd or a James?
Or a Matthew?
Or a Matthew? Or an Aiden? Or an Adam? And what do you think his name is? Hope I didn't say your name by accident, but we'll find out. I'll be right back. You have enough beer? Or you open your beer?
Yeah, I'm good enough.
Let me hear it.
Why, thank you.
Yes, what do I, Donna and others, what do I look like?
Oh,
Chad Mike. I like that.
Meat Banks is here.
Oh, wait. Inside Meat Banks.
Brad, no, there ain't no Brads here. There ain't no Mikes. There sure as hell ain't no Mordecais. No, Donna, there's no Stavros. Evan or Stan is Michael. Like, nope, all wrong. All right, Meebanks is here. Now the fun can begin. Yes. No, David. No, Barry. No, Zoltan. Whatever the hell that means. So, yes, I know my brother can be a bit crass, a bit uncouth. Sorry, guys. Gotta let it roll off you. Yeah, I wouldn't mind being a radio host.
Do you want to say it? Doesn't matter.
No,
You can say hot seat. If you want the hot seat, you can have it.
Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Now, my name is Rumpelstiltskin. All right, so where are we? Rumpelstiltskin. So where are we? All right. Klaus, ja, mein Name ist Klaus. Ja, das ist richtig, Klaus. Ja, Klaus. Yeah, in English-speaking countries, it's not a very common name, but I like it, Klaus. Mark, Paul, Gosler. Call me Zach Morris. Watch out, Laszlo Panaflex. Enough of this nonsense. No, Simon says no. Anyway, what else are we talking about? I'm the man with. Can you hear the pouring? I'm the man with no name, like Clint Eastwood in those Western movies. Anyway. No, but someone said Mark and someone said Paul. It made me think of Mark Paul Gosselaar, who played Zach Morris in Saved by the Bell, which you're probably too young to remember because that show went off the air 20 years before you were born, but it made me think of Saved by the Bell. This is Carlsberg, which is a Danish Pilsner. And there are two types. I've always say this. There's one with a crown. See the crown? And the that's a hop and a crown. There's another one with an elephant. I don't like the elephant one. I think it's beige. I don't like the elephant. I go with the crown. Crown and the hop. I call it a shamrock. Shamrock and crown, not the elephant. But this is Carlsberg, which is a Danish Pilsner. Yes, this is good. It sounded nice, didn't it? Yes. I think yes, it is. It is nice. It's nice. It's refreshing. I guess I rise from the ashes like a phoenix. I try my best. All right, so wait, I'm missing something. Who's Stavros? Who's Stavros?
They were just guessing names. Maybe there is a stuff.
Oh, is there? Oh, that was one of the names they guessed. I'm Stavros.
Yeah.
Someone said Mark. Someone said Paul. So I said Mark Paul Gossler. I said Zach. I'll be Zach, like Zach Morris. King Froglet doesn't. King Froglet was born 20 years.
Yeah.
Remember I remember when Saved by the Bell went the air. That the graduation. I remember watching that growing up. That was 20 years before, maybe more than 20 years before Froglet was even born, which is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, 20 years. 10 years. All right, maybe I got the math wrong.
Well,
10 years. 10 years. My apologies. 10 years. But still, that shows probably that's not the point. The point is, it's amazing how time flies. It doesn't seem like that long ago.
Yes.
But okay, so wait, who's Stavros? I'm getting drunk now. The Pilsner's going through me because I had a Pilsner. We had a Pilsner before. We had that Budweiser before. I didn't sleep last night because, as I said, I had my fucking window fan in, and it wasn't just cold. It was like that damp November rain chill. We had a rain. First time it's rained in 2 months. All right, where are we? Oh, so I'm Stavros then. I honestly don't know what the. Did he bring that from this country? He put it on a plane and brought it to you, or did he buy it there, or he ordered it online? Where was it purchased? This giant teddy bear.
Teddy bear's name Stavros.
Oh, the teddy bear's name is Stavros. Wow. Well, I would imagine that sounds like something Dumb would share. I probably wasn't there that night, but yeah. But did he buy it in this country and bring it on a plane? Did he buy it there? Did he order it online? Stavros, the teddy bear. Oh, because I used to joke, I'm going to buzz my beard off. Look, what a Greek god. By Greek god, I simply meant that the Greek ideal, when you see the statues of the ancient gods of Greece, they all had these chiseled jawlines. The ancient Greeks believed in the beauty standard. The Romans, in response, looked up to the Greeks, but they believed in what was called gravitas. That warts and all, they would show, the ugliness. But the Greeks strove for that ideal. So I was joking about, look at me, I got my Greek god. So that's all that meant. I am not literally Greek. I was just saying, like a Greek god, look at my jawline, my masculine, like Zeus, look at my Greek god jawline. It was a joke. It was a reference. It wasn't, I wasn't literally saying I'm Greek. No, not at all. Well, look around you. Who's here? A bunch of dudes. Maybe two women. One of whom is spoken for, and the other is kind of nuts.
And every now and then we're going to cast for a Beppis.
Yeah.
At most.
So no, you've imagined it very, very incorrectly. This does not translate in real life. No. Yes, he does. And so much pussy. Right, Saved by the Bell. Someone thought my name was Mark. Someone thought my name was Paul. So I'm like, Mark Paul Gossler. Call me Zach. Zach Morris. Yes, you remember. So I'm sorry. So Froglet was born like circa 2005. So he was born like 12 years after that show went off the air. It's all right, because I'm saved by the it's all right, because I'm saved by the it's all right, because I'm saved by the bell. Yes. Okay, there's nothing here worth, Okay, I think we're winding down. Oh, yeah. It's funny.
It's the late, great Dustin Diamond.
Because he was the youngest cast member. He was only like a few years older than us. Like, he was like like 4 or 5 years older than me only. Like he was so, and when he died, yeah, I was amazed. I'm like, because I think most of the people in that show were about 10 years older than me. But Screech was younger. He was a kid. He was tall, but he was a kid. So Screech was only like 4 or 5 years older. So I'm like, wow, he was young. And then he died of was it cancer? Some kind of cancer, yeah.
Some kind of cancer, yeah.
Dustin Diamond. Well, how old are you, Tara? Just answer that question, and you can have, answer the question, Biash. I will when Tara tells me her age, I will apologize for calling that bitch a bitch. Dunga Fever. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo. It's like everything reminds me of a song. My life is, and now we're mentioning Freddie Mercury died of AIDS. I'm singing Queen. You're going tomorrow?
Yes, I do.
Want to go a little longer?
A little
This is more enjoyable than last night's, yeah. Okay, instead of begging people to be your mommy, tell us about the video game shit. You haven't done that yet. You never really liked Queen? No, I'm not a diehard Queen fan. I think they have a few okay tunes. People of the earth, listen to the warning, the seer, he says, soon the cold of night will fall, summoned by your own hand. I
am immortal, through me flows the blood of kings.
Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Come on an Inkwell safari with me, with Donda. Anyway.
Okay.
They like your shades.
That's good. Thank you, everybody.
Yosef Apate.
Yes.
You eventually get to that low point. Maybe sometimes it picks up, or maybe so we were kind of feeling it out. We're getting to that low-ish point. Yeah, he says the shades are legit. Look at that.
Thank you, Horsehead.
They want you to stream on your own without me. They want to see you by yourself.
I'll consider it.
I don't really stream without him. He's become like a sidekick. Or I said, "You want to stream?" It's like he's like a good motivating force.
Support.
I've done some solo streams. I might do some again, but it's like I'm like, well, you're here. Do you want to stream? He had the day off. Let's just stream. What the hell, I look like an artist, or he looks like he's got those art fag shades. I look like the artist. Cool. Artist is code for fag. So thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes, it is, yes.
That's true, Totem. It's possible, yeah. I'm an ape man. I'm an ape man. Oh, I'm an ape man. I'm a King Kong man. I'm a voodoo man. Oh, I'm an ape man. Don't want to live in this world no more. I don't want to die in a nuclear war. I want to sail away to a distant shore and make like an ape man. I'm an ape man. I'm an ape man. What is Kunaya? Can you tell us about it? You're probably right. He's really running the show. It's like he's the ventriloquist. I'm the dummy. So he's pulling the strings. I'm just, there like a puppet on a string. I wonder if one day that you say that you care. If you say you love me madly, I'd gladly be there like a puppet on a string. Sideshow Click is upset with me singing this song. He thinks the song is silly. When else would I get a chance? Sir, master, when else would I get a chance to sing it? Yes, it is. Devolving, yes. Yes, I was singing the Kinks. Ah, maybe DBF can stop by and say, hi, Donda. He can bring his bussy and say, hey. Oh, good call. I said I'm the dummy. I thought, yes. Well, you should read the book I recommended, Naked Came the Stranger, which was a literary hoax by a bunch of dudes pretending to be one chick to sell like a smut novel, and it worked. It became a bestseller. Yes, you may run into each other. Okay, well, not much is being said now. Maybe someday you'll see my face among the crowd. Maybe someday I'll share your little distant cloud. My Sherry Amore, you're the little thing that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for.
S. Wonder himself.
I wish that you were la 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 la. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe one of these days, or not. I don't know. I stream whenever I feel like it. It's a good question. Him and Froglet, they're still on the radar. Good, because Mebanks, you gave us hours. You gave us good TV. You gave us an apartment tour. You gave us a tour of your place. You gave us lots. You delivered for someone who's not comfortable delivering. Now, others must deliver. Deliverance.
Yes.
We live in hope of deliverance from the darkness that surrounds us. Hope of deliverance, a doobie-doobie. Hope of deliverance. Hope of deliverance from the darkness that surrounds us. He does have a nice home, but you're not answering his question. Sloth, you're complimenting me, Banks, but you're not answering me, Banks' question. He asked you a question.
We need to see us some Cthulhu.
Yeah, her too, but that doesn't get you off the hook, Froglet.
No.
Don't try to defer.
We need to see the Froglet estate. We need to see the Cthulhu estate.
Hope of deliverance. I will under.
Yes, we need some totem.
Okay, I'll show you my flannels. They all look pretty much the same. Yeah, no, I'm in StreamYards. So I don't know how to change top chat to live chat in StreamYards. I really don't know. So you have to say it again because I don't know what's being edited out. So yeah, I'm in StreamYards. So I can only see what StreamYard shows me. I can't pull off a mustache by itself. Like I said, I'm not Burt Reynolds. I'm not Tom Selleck. I don't have that full stash. A stash by itself would look stupid on me. I can't pull off a mustache by itself. Mustache goatee, okay, but I can't do just a stash by itself. It looks like a caterpillar. So wait, are we not seeing all the answers? Maybe that's why Tara, maybe she was answering us and we didn't see them.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, how do we do? I got to look into it. Is there a way to change to top chat versus live chat in StreamYards? I don't know because I'm not seeing everything I should be seeing. That's not good.
No, it's not. And it looks like our dear Tara left us.
Let me click over here. No, so far it looks like it's checking out. Oh. I see this comment, but what was your answer to Mebanks's question? Type it again. You've been called upon to answer again. Yeah, but Totem, you're a Viking, man. You're supposed to have a long blonde beard, man. You're a Viking. Yes, you will. What did he say, Mebanks? Yes, yeah, type it again. Or I'm ending stream because I'm getting pissed. That's his bad behavior. I wasn't going to take calls, but what the hell? Let's do this. Oh, my God. Let's do this. If any of the aforementioned people, like Sloth, it's your turn. I'll do it briefly. They probably won't come on, but I'll do it because, Christ.
We'll see what we get.
See, I wasn't planning. I don't want to be taking calls, but, if Sloth didn't answer the question, I'm not typing it again. Screw you, man. My chat doesn't show me. It's not my fault. I don't know what they're talking about. DBF shows you his tests. He covers up.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Now I feel we're getting to a lull point.
Yes.
When this becomes the topic, we're getting to time to it's when this is what we want to talk about, or they want to talk about. This is when it's quitting time.
Yes.
You didn't answer my question. Type it again. You actually pissed me off. I'm not typing again. That kind of pisses me off. It does. You didn't answer me, Banks' question. If you did, I didn't see it. But I'm seeing all this. You remind me of Tara. So is James ever going to come back? What's he doing? What's his plan?
Yes, we need some more Dumb.
We need Dumb. If Dumb didn't do what he did, he never would have met you, Donda. So we need Dumb.
Yes.
How much Dumb would a Donda, Dumb, Vidanda, Dum, Dum, Dond? Has that J behavior down? Okay, maybe. What travels, which I haven't really gone anywhere recently, what travels you like to know about? When we were growing up, my father would pack up the station wagon, like Chevy Chase in those National Lampoon's movie, and we went all across the country because that was his dream. So we drove around. We saw every state except Hawaii. It was nice. But of course, most of Canada, more Canada than most Canadians, northern Mexico. So yeah, 49 states, number of Canadian provinces and territories, and the northern Mexican states. You still answer my question, and it's pissing me off. You are getting kind of under my skin there, Sloth. Whatever the answer is, say it again. I'm not typing it again. That kind of pisses me because you know I didn't see it. I'm not ignoring you. But I can't be the new Clubhouse. Why not? All right. What was what was Sloth? What was his answer? What was his problem? He answered. Mebanks asked him a question. He didn't answer it, or if he did, I didn't see it. I'm not going back to read that fucking chat. I expect him to type it again. If not. Yeah, so we do have the Jew thing down, don't we? He says your glasses are Howard Stern.
Why, thank you.
I think he asked if you were going to come on when you're going to show your face like he showed his. I think that was his question. You do have friends, Donda. You got me and my brother.
Yes.
You got Doggo Food Frodo. You got, well, I guess
Aiden
James himself. Even DBF will come around and be your friend again.
Oh, yes.
You got lots of friends. You got a whole fan club.
Tara.
And now it's just them talking amongst themselves.
Yes.
All right, let's get up. We got a table we got to fix. We're gonna do it on live, do-it-yourself live stream of us fixing a kitchen table.
That's what people want to see.
I thought we were best friends, Totem. You're breaking my heart.
It's harshness.
No, I beat her when we were married, but after we divorced, she moved out. I can't beat her anymore. So I used to when she was my current, but no, I don't beat her now that she's my ex. Oh, I thought about heading over there, and so you know me well, Froglet. Oh, I missed this. Okay, if you call in first, Donna will agree to call in. Sure. I missed that. My apologies. Sloth, you're getting close to being banned. I don't ban people, but I was tempted. I was tempted, but okay, you've quasi redeemed yourself, Sloth, for now. Look how white I look under this light. It's like I have it's just the weird lighting, the angle of the camera. You never know. I thought Donna or Sloth was going to call in, one or the other.
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell you what. I'll talk about my marriage if one of these idiots calls in. Christ.
Oh boy.
Yes, you would, Don. Yo, wait. I clicked on click on that. I'm drunk. Yes, wear your policewoman's hat.
And nothing else. Just the policewoman's hat.
I don't know. Do you want to see Steve Winwood naked in a police? Yeah.
A mesh bra.
How are we doing beer wise? I'll make it up again.
I'm able to load trying to get
You know
somebody.
You want
A bush, I guess.
to? Okay. Want to hold the fort for a minute?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Do your best. That's all I can ask of you.
Yes.
A for effort. The best of your ability.
All right, he's gone. So we can all be a little more free. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could say. He's said enough. Yeah, I mean, maybe next time if something comes to mind, but yeah, his existence is a waste. Mine is a waste. All right, so yeah. I wish I could lead this better, but I guess I can't.
What time is it? Okay, we'll wind it down soon. Yes. I'm actually glad this was a nice-ish stream.
Yes.
What's everyone? Yes. What embarrassing secret did you share about me?
I got nothing. Like you've shared enough.
Yes, we may very well be. We're winding down. Is that my catchphrase now? Apparently, I say that more often than I realize. Yes, I was born winding down. Wait, where are we with? Wait, who's coming on? Was Sloth coming on? He said he would come on.
No one's coming on. Post link again.
I'll post again. I know no one's coming on. I'm getting drunk inside. We want a Sloth. We want a Frog. We want a Donda. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe even a Tara if she's still here.
Oh yeah, Tara. She disappeared.
Yes.
Someone who hasn't called in should call in. Do your part. Your donation. If you want these streams, you gotta give something.
You gotta call in.
You gotta give back. You gotta give back to the community.
Come on, Cthulhu. Don't let us down yet again.
Okay. So, what else do we want to share? What else do we want to share?
I got nothing.
Can you hear him okay from over there? Is the microphone picking him up? I always wonder.
Think they can hear me good enough.
Well, James won't be calling in because he doesn't have the internet in his house anymore, and he has to use the hotspot on his phone. But you should know all this. I mean,
Yes.
you're his lady love. Well, who interrogated you? Dumb himself or the people in the chat? I don't. And you're correct, Aiden. I don't think Dumb's ever going to come on this channel.
Unless he's lurking now.
Well, you're exempt anyway. You've called in already. You're exempt. We're not begging for call-ins. We're telling people to come out of their comfort zone. Those who haven't done so should. You've already called in several times, so you're exempt. But wait, what is being at home? Why is that a problem? Because you make videos from your house. Why wouldn't you
He makes videos from his car. Like, what the fuck?
Well, his car, but he also makes videos with the orange amp in the back. So, what? I don't want you to call in, but why is being at home a problem for calling in? I don't get it. See, Aiden did his part. Yes, Aiden did his part. Now we're calling on others to do their part. First of all, I can't do a mustache. We've talked about this. A mohawk. Now, Kevin Mebanks asked, what's the issue with WCP? I think that's white computer power.
Yeah.
I don't know. He blocked me. I don't know. He never seemed to like me. So you have to ask him what the issue is. I really don't know. I don't know him or much about him. Just that he blocked me fairly early on. So I really don't know. You'd have to ask him. I guess you didn't like that I asked Todd. I have no idea. You can ask him. I really don't know what his problem is. Him and Penny Pounder, I really don't know. You make it sound like it's me. I don't know. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. You were having internet connectivity problems. That's right. No, he's a piece of shit, obviously. If he has a problem with me and he wants to block me, then clearly he's a moron. And if you think he's chill, you're a moron. But that's okay. We welcome stupid people here. I don't block anyone unless I have to. We welcome the stupid. So for all that, it's okay if you're a moron. You're still welcome. And you'd have to ask WCP what his problem is. I don't know, much less care. That's a good question. If Wiggy's still here, you're going to ask him to figure out what my spirit animal is. Good question. Yes, it could be some weird jealousy thing. Who the hell knows? Okay. Well, I don't even know what we're talking. He'll never come here. He's blocked me. He's not going to come on my. So we don't have to. Why even
wasting time with this nonsense?
Yes, but the answer is I don't know what his problem was. Yes, a totem and a Beppis. We need some Scandinavian call-ins. I agree.
Yes, we do some Scandinavian stuff.
Well, Beppis told me she would call in, but only if Sloth calls in first. So you got to call in first, and then Beppis will call in.
We need just some Sloth.
We need some Sloth. Exactly, Mebanks. You should like someone because they like me and dislike someone because they don't like me. I expect you to ban white computer power immediately. He's nearing that point, yes.
Yes.
You too, Froglet. Like Miss Piggy. When are you coming on, Frog? She's one of the few people who actually watches this whole thing start to finish when she's not here. So she will see this, and yeah, she'll see you. She's one of the few people who actually watch my streams after the fact, start to finish,
and understand them.
Yes, and actually pay attention.
She follows the story.
She gets an A for effort. If this were an English lit course, she read the novel. It's a little late, but I guess you could head down to the deli. I am a Jew bossing around my goy pets. Ha 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 ha. Yes, and she said you got to come on first, and then she'll come on. That's what she said there.
Post link again. Let's get Cthulhu.
We know he's not going to come on, but I'll do one last
just
time.
For like 2 or 3 minutes. Very, very brief Cthulhu.
Especially when we're drunk, it's like fun to be like, hey, how are you doing?
Let's get everyone some Cthulhu.
I'll even lose a form. Hey, I got to click on it, but here. He wants so much. Oh,
A
that's
lot.
a lot.
A lot.
I mean, I
Yes,
don't keep
yes,
track.
yes,
A
yes.
lot.
Come on, Cthulhu, call in.
B12. Did I took a B12 pill? Is that what I took? I don't know. I bought those because they said Stacker on them. Stacker 2. So I just bought them on impulse. But yeah, I don't, and someone, I think it was Totem, said those are for vegans. So I don't know. Maybe I don't need it. I just took it because it was just like, oh, what the hell? Let me buy this dollar store. Let me buy it, see what
is
happens.
B12?
I don't even know what B is. I don't even know. No. And see, some people, like our Canadian friend here, can't absorb the B vitamins, but apparently in pill form, they're absorbable.
Interesting.
Yeah, I get tired of.
Yes, I know. Okay.
All right.
So things are quieted down.
Now you're saying it. Now we're getting to that point. So yeah.
Yes.
We'll go on for another 5-10 minutes or so because it's not quite 2 hours. But
We'll get to the 2 hour mark.
it was a perfectly cromulent stream.
It's just very promising.
Yeah. We want Froglet. We want Froglet or Sloth or Donda.
Call in Froglet.
Wait, damn. We want Froglet, Donda, or Sloth.
Yes. We need that attention. Come on. Don't be shy.
I'm sorry, Yoni.
Okay, I guess.
Well, no. But it is nice to see these nice people out there who,
Show up from time to time.
show up from time to time. And if we had neat bucks, and I have to worry about life, if everything, okay,
We
nice,
do this all the
a
time.
nice apartment, and the government paid for everything, I have to worry about money, and I could just exist, and I had internet and all this and electricity, I could just do this all day. But yeah. The purple matches brother's sweater. What purple? What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
The purple? Well, it's kind of a blue, but it might look purplish under this
It's
light.
navy
Still,
blue, yeah.
but what's matching with his sweater? This what? I don't know. I don't know. What's a PFP? I'm still confused.
I don't even know.
Serve the servants, oh no. Serve the servants, oh no. Serve the servants, oh no. Serve the servants, that legendary divorce is such a bore. Yes, they assigned me an O for occupational click and they made it purple. I didn't pick purple. Okay,
Oh,
profile picture.
Oh, okay.
Profile pic. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I'll change it one day if I get around to it, but
Yes.
Profile pic. Cool. They just assigned me a purple O and I was too lazy to do anything about it.
Yes.
Well, he definitely lived longer and had a much more successful career. So in that sense, I agree with you. Yes, Totem. We've established that. Thank you. The PFP is a profile picture. We've established it. We've moved on.
Yes.
Move on.
The drug, yes.
Yes. Totem. Yes. We've established it's a profile picture. Yes. Move on. It is game gross, but it's the one they assigned me, and I don't give a shit. So maybe I'll change it one day. I want it to actually say OC. It should have both letters, O and C. So, but what the hell? For now, it's a purple O.
Yes.
Are you just upset because what? I made fun of one of your friends Froglet's getting a little, he never came on. He was going to tell us about video games. He couldn't do it. He was an admirer. Now he's getting all, oh, you're bossing us around, you Jew.
Yes.
White computer power and sloth are my best buddies. We're having another lone hiker moment. Okay, cool. I do alienate people. No, it is not snowing. Supposedly, flurries came down. It's been just a cold, chilly rain, which is why I had to take my window fan out of the window because it was both cold and damp. It was like I was freezing in my bed.
In our part of the state, there was no snow. No snow. Up north and west, there was a little bit.
Right. So in areas, yeah, but not here. We didn't get snow. We just got continuous rain. Just
Yes.
Well, if DBF is here, the conversation will get gay at some point, so don't feel too bad, Mebanks. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so.
I'm double layered. I got 2 flannels on.
Yeah,
It's chilly.
Chilly. Cold night.
Hmm. This is getting boring now.
Yeah, I was hoping it was 2 hours, but I guess we can't. I mean, there's nothing left to say or do.
I think, in a way, deep down, we're all autistic, stalking faggots. So,
Yes.
accent. I don't have an accent. You got it now. Actually, you don't really have much of an accent.
No.
I remember one time, we had cousins who lived in Wilson, next to Easton, and we went over for Christmas one night, and we had we had dinner, and oh, let's drive into Bethlehem because they put on such all the lights and all this shit, and it was bitter cold. It had snowed a few days earlier. There's snow on the ground, ice and snow. That was probably 30 some odd years ago, but yeah, so. Why am I sharing that story? I remember in Bethlehem, we threw that ice down the side of that. It's they still put on those light shows at Christmas time in Bethlehem, like the giant candle and all that shit.
Yes.
What recipe are we talking about? Either I missed it or I can't change the chat. So if I'm only seeing top chat, I can't change to live chat because I only see what StreamYards will show me.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't feel like why even go? I don't even get involved in this. Yeah, I remember let's go over to Bethlehem. We drove. It was bitterly cold. I was a kid. I was 10, 11. It's 30 plus years ago. I was remember Bethlehem was known for its it's beautiful Christmas displays and shit, and a giant candle and all this other crap.
Yes.
We're going to Bethlehem for Christmas.
So we're gonna do it.
We're gonna do Christmas Day at Mebanks' house. He'll make us a nice meal, and we'll drive around Bethlehem. We'll shoot a video looking at all the pretty lights. How's that sound? You on board, Banks? Come on, Mebanks. You on board? The audience will love it. We can stream driving around Bethlehem looking at the pretty lights.
Yes.
Yes, there's also the town of Nazareth. Yes, Nazareth, like the Scottish band, Nazareth, Pennsylvania. Yes, we'll drive over there. After driving around Bethlehem, we'll drive over to Nazareth, and we'll. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. So Nicholas lives in Texas, but he sounds like he's from California. I thought you were from the Dakotas.
I thought Arizona.
Arizona. I thought you were from. Like, didn't you meet your wife in the Dakotas? You're from like the Badlands of South Dakota.
Oh, yes, the Badlands.
Also, what does bogan mean? That sounds like some Australian term. What the hell does bogan mean? I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what that means. Bogan. I have no idea. Well, that's a hard question to answer, Totem. I mean,
ostensibly yes.
Ostensibly yes. No, we're not Jewish or Muslim, but I'm not going to put up a tree. I'm not going to give presents. It's just another day to me.
Yes.
Ostensibly yes. When I was a kid, yeah. Now, I mean, I'm not a kid and I don't have kids, so what am I going to do for Christmas?
There's no point to Christmas.
There's no point to Christmas. I'm not going to put up lights and shit. No. Yeah, but if you're asking if I'm Jewish or Muslim or Hindu, the answer is no. I celebrated Christmas when I was a kid. Growing up, we'd celebrate Christmas, but there's nothing to celebrate anymore. Maybe we'll cook something nice. I don't know. It's just another day to me.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's another day. Is it bogan or boggin? Bogan, I guess. Bogan. Aussie redneck.
Yes.
Oh, well, where's your wife from? Because I know your wife is 5 years older than you. You're from Texas. Where's she native to? She's a South Dakotan? Okay. Long O, Bogan.
Logan.
Hillbilly. And as we know, the British and Australians say, "Where's Wally?" We say, "Where's Waldo?" Yes. Ah. Okay. A lot of Southwesterners here. You notice that?
Yeah, yes. I guess the time.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Because it's only what time is it in Texas? Texas is usually an hour behind. So it's 9:30ish, unless you're in El Paso, extreme western Texas, where it would be 8:30. Yeah, a lot of Southwesterners, and there are also a lot of Scandinavians who are like, yeah. Oh, you've made every excuse in the book. You've made every excuse in the book, Froglet. Now, maybe forgive me if I missed something. What is she referencing? Maybe there's something I didn't see or something. John Denver, who's been dead now for, almost 30 years. So you saw him when you were a teenager, early 20s. He was in Australia. His second wife was Australian, as I recall. He was married, divorced, and he married a second woman from Australia. So he might have been, walking around down there. Houston, too close to New Orleans. We went to Houston. We went through much. I guess we're lucky in a sense. We just had to see much of the country and shit.
Yeah, no.
Now we're getting tired, so we'll wind it down. We're at the 2-hour mark. We'll say it. No. Anyone who's called before is exempt.
Yes.
Or not. Okay. I was about to end the stream.
Yeah.
I was hoping for new blood.
Yeah.
New, fresh blood. All right, we'll talk to him for a few minutes. All right. How you doing, doggo?
You guys don't want to talk to Doggo?
No, we're not opposed. It's just I was hoping for someone new to come on. You've been on, so you're exempt. You've done your part. You're not showing your face, I noticed. You're hiding your face.
I'm on the ground.
But you put your face in your videos, so what's there to hide at this point?
No, I'm not wearing a shirt right now.
Oh.
I'm laying on my couch. Huh?
Okay. Are you wearing anything else? I mean, are you wearing at least something, or are you?
Yes, I'm wearing pants.
Okay, so we're exciting, but not that exciting. Okay,
No.
I believe you. I believe you. No, I wasn't begging for callers. I was trying to encourage new blood. You know what I mean? People who haven't come on, I was trying to get them to come on. So anyone who called before is exempt, but I was hoping someone new would come on. But yes, this is Adam
LA.
Adam from LA.
What up, Kevin? Bald, bald, bald brotherhood. Yeah, I was just trying to keep the stream going. So
he's got to go. Maybe I can stay up a little bit. He's got, I'm unemployed. He's got to go to bed soon. I don't want to keep him up too late, so he might go to bed soon.
What does he do?
I'll let him answer that question when he comes back. Let him answer. I'll let him speak for himself. Like, I see a shrink, and sometimes my brother comes on, and the shrink is like, "What does your brother think?" And I say, "Well, you can ask him yourself when he gets here." So I see a shrink in hopes that his notes will help me get neat bucks. But I always say to the shrink, "You can ask my brother himself. You can ask him."
How do you? Seems like you and your brother are like a married couple, kind of.
I get, in a way, strange as it might sound, because we're both losers. Like if he was married with kids, or if I was married with kids, we wouldn't be in this position. We're both kind of dependent on each other, just because it's very tough. I mean, you got a good job, and you live in Southern California. You do well. It's hard to live on your own, and so it was always we became virtual roommates.
It's not easy for me either. Trust me.
Right. So we became almost like a roommate thing. If he got married tomorrow, I'd probably be homeless or living in my car, or vice versa. So it's sort of a weird codependency, but yeah, it's mostly
Yeah.
roommates.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. My friend just basically got evicted because he can't pay his rent.
Wow.
And he's gonna have to find someone on Craigslist to live with or something like that because he can't pay the rent around here.
Where did I put my beer? This is weird. Huh. I'm not sure where I put my. Oh, here it is. Jesus Christ. There we go. I saw this cup. I went to grab it. It's empty. I'm like, oh, it's my brother's cup. Here's mine. Okay. So yeah, I mean, what about you? Because you're only working diminished hours. You're gonna have to go back to work.
I'm dipping in my savings every month right now until I can figure out a solution to this.
Right.
So.
Because eventually the savings will run out. Yeah.
They will run out. So I mean, I have like an operation on my neck in like a month. So hopefully I can get back to work more once it's done.
Right. Well, if I ever get back to Los Angeles, we can meet up somewhere at like La Brea Tar Pits or something.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Los Angeles in many, many years, but I'd love to come back just for the hell of it. Tell me, what is winter in Los Angeles like? Because I was there in the summertime. What's a Los Angeles winter like?
In terms, well, it's
weather, rainy, overcast, chilly. I mean, what about you?
When I was a kid, it was a lot colder. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but when I was a kid, I remember going to school with jackets and hoodies and rain boots. And now it's like it never goes below 70. It feels like
so like in the middle of February, it's 70 degrees in the daytime.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Jeez. Okay. So
and then we have those years with a drought. It's like it's basically spring year round, like it's spring or summer year round when there's a drought. So, and we've had droughts recently where it's like it feels like it didn't rain all year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, for me, being here in Jersey, anything is better than this. I mean, this isn't Alaska or Minnesota, but it's cold. So I'll take 70 degrees in February. So maybe my brother and I were saying we should go back to Los Angeles sometime. What the hell? Road trip or fly out just for the fun of it. So if I ever end up in Los Angeles, we can meet up somewhere. La Brea Tar Pits or wherever works for you or, what the hell?
Let me see if I can. Can I see the chat and this at the same time?
I don't know. I don't know what you're seeing.
Let's see if I can.
No one's really saying much. Oh, he went bye-bye. Well, that was nice. That was a nice chat with what's Doggo Food Frodo. All right. I'm winding down. Yeah, we'll meet up in an In-N-Out Burger. I won't go to his place and bother him, but it's an excuse to go to Los Angeles again because it's been years. But I've been to LA, but it's been years. Yes, just one, or I'll send my brother to bed, and maybe I'll stay up a little more. I don't know. I'm getting drunk and tired too because like I said, did I tell you guys I didn't sleep well last night because I had the window fan in and it rained. It was a chilly, cold rain. We had cold weather, but it was okay because it was dry. I didn't mind cold and dry. Going to the blankets, it was nice to have fresh air, but cold and wet, that damp chill. I did not sleep well last night, so I took my window fan out because it's just getting too cold here. And Doggo gets 70 degrees in fucking February. I'm jellies. And yes, you can crack a beer. Donda says it's okay. I say it's okay. Doggo Food has left us,
Okay, well,
but it was a nice little chat. I told him I told him I'd meet up with him. If we ever go back to Los Angeles, I would meet up with him.
yes.
We haven't been to Los Angeles in years, and I asked him. I said, "What's Los Angeles like in the winter times?" I'm curious, and he was like, "Well, because I think he's your age, right?" He's like, "When I was a kid, it was chilly. I'd go to school in jackets, but now it's like perpetual spring. It never goes below 70." I'm like, "Shit! I had to take my window fan out of my room because I was shivering last night." And it's November. I'll do 70 degrees in February. Los Angeles. And he said we're like a married couple. And I said, well, if you were married to a woman and had kids, I'd probably be living in the back of my car and vice versa. We kind of, there's a codependency because we're both kind of fuck up, screw up. So I am lucky to have him. We became perpetual roommates. So yeah. If you're getting too tired, you want to call it a night, we can. I can end it. You can go up. Or do you want to half a beer or one more? Okay, but I don't need to be 2 hours. Okay, what the? Okay, fine. What day is it today? Today is Friday.
What time is it?
It's 10:30.
Okay.
I guess that would be it.
Yeah, that would be it. Yes.
Okay, he's getting tired. Maybe just get whatever you don't finish. I'll take.
Well, maybe we'll just end it now. Why not?
All right, I can keep going. You can go to bed. It's up to you.
Perhaps. Okay.
I'm not gonna go much longer. Like I said, I'm tired because I couldn't sleep last night. It was very chilly. I had that damp chill. I take my window face. Did I tell you guys this? Plus, it is winding down. Or do you want to do half a beer? What are you thinking?
Yeah, maybe half.
Because you got to be in bed by 11, so you got to get up. Yeah. So, want me to grab a beer?
So grab a beer. You can take right off this shit.
Yeah. I can tell my brother when he's at that point, and you got to go in tomorrow to work.
Yeah,
so
I got to go wage slave.
Let's just do half a beer or something, and you can go up in the next 10 minutes, and I'll probably wind it. It's winding down. See, no one's really talking. You can see, no one's really talking, but you hold the fort. All right.
All right, he's gone.
Carlsberg. That's it.
He's gone. What can we talk about? Yes, of course. Another beer. Yay. Yeah, that's kind of what I am. That's what I do when I need to. Yeah, I guess that's kind of true. Okay, I guess maybe that's true. Okay, whatever that means. Yes. And why do you wish you died, Froglet? Why do you want to be dead?
Pour yourself half. You can't finish the whole thing. I'm getting tired too.
Yes.
I grabbed a piece of the steak I made yesterday from the. We eat a little too much meat. We should probably start making like soup and mac and cheese and shit.
Yes. Some grilled vegetables.
Ugh. Can't finish that. Don't worry.
No.
Wow. Here's a real story here.
Thank you, Froglet.
Thank you, Nebula. If you're being serious, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I could, but
You don't want to see
you
it.
don't want to see it. Maybe next time.
Yes. We'll do the stomach stream.
The stomach stream. Oh yeah, I didn't sleep last night. Did I tell you I left my window fan in? It was chilly and damp. I tell the story.
I think you have.
All right, where? The steak wasn't too bad. It was a pretty good steak. Hmm. I don't know what's being said now.
It's what it is. It is.
I'm gonna have a little steak. It's pretty good. Those plates I bought weren't that great, but you know.
Yes.
I'll probably end it. We'll end it in a few minutes.
Yeah, no, yeah.
A couple
yeah,
more sips. Time to wind this down.
yeah.
It was fun. 2 hours is good.
Yes, it was. Thank
it was
you
fun,
for joining
yes.
in. Yeah.
This can't go on for like, you know.
No, forever.
Now, what else? Is there anything else we want to discuss in the short term? I had to clean the bathroom. I had to clean that stove. I had to clean. I'm scratching my nose. I had to clean.
Yes.
I'm home all the time. I get a job. I get back to work. I'm thinking about doing Amazon Flex or Uber Eats or a variety of like drive around jobs, wear and tear on the car, but no boss, no immediate supervisor. You know. Well, I mean, once it ends, it ends. So I'm trying to like see if there's any last shit, or I can just end it now. I want to just end it now. Should we end it?
Okay. Bye,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
How do I end this? Hold on.